From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and today's starter, Davis Martin.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Hard hit left side. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. And let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now it's Corey Seager. Seager matched a homer in his last game. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground, sneaks through, base hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Matt Olson down. And that's in there at the knees. Two outs. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit him.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at Tropicana Field and towing the slab, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Line to left. He makes the grab. 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One down. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. And that one clips the corner.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Right through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And here it comes. That one misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. Yamamoto over to first. Fraley back on a dive. Man at first, 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And here comes Alec Boehm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, that hit him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. So the Rays strand a pair. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Martin back to work. That one fouled off. Suzuki launched a homer in his most recent game. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Fraley makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Salvador Perez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Martin, a 6'2" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Ball three. Reno.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And here is one. Valley in the air, right side. Robles. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Gets it to first, and a quick out number 1. And here is Will Wagner.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
And that skips in the dirt. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. 1 for 3 in the game back on Sunday. Curve in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Strike 3. Yoshinobu gets the K. Rays held in check here. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Here's the rookie third baseman, Chris Block. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now number 6 just missed. That misses. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one almost got him. Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So digging in, Jesse Pitts. Ball 1, no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there. Now here is Tyler O'Neill. Grounded out his first time. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
First and third, 1 down.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Breaking ball inside. Now 1 and 2. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
2 on, 1 out. So now it's Corey Seager. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The shortstop takes the ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And the batter now, Matt Olson, went down on strikes his first time through. Strike one. O'Neill, the lead runner at second. Seager at first. One gone. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now, Seiya Suzuki. That one in there across the letters.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Michael Grove up and throwing. Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Pitch misses. Ball one. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one ripped. Fair ball. 1 run's in. The second run scores. Here comes Olson around third. The relay to the plate. He's in there. 3-run score. It's 5-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Davis Martin is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Michael Grove comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. And misses inside. Runner at second, 2 down. And a slider misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Chris Block getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Nope, that's inside.
That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Robles makes the catch, and that is that. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Anthony Volpe. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor.
Back to the top of the lineup. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Victor Robles. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And that's a little high.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And another ball.
No strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. And he's already singled in this game. Yamamoto picks to first. Robles dives back in. First offering, and it just misses. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just missed. On the outside corner, and now 3 balls and a strike. Tap to first. Olsen to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. The Falcons on top here, 5-0. Start of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy number 6. First pitch misses.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Next offering down in the dirt. And that one upstairs. On the ground to first, Diaz. And he takes it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jesse Pitts. Pitts with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
The 1-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So up next, Tyler O'Neill. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
In there at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Out there to center, Perez makes his way towards it. Long run, nice grab. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So a man aboard, and here's Corey Seager to hit. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here at Tropicana Field, Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy Diaz.
And that one fouled off. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Just off the outside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
On the ground to short, Seager. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Rays, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Reached on an infield single his first time. That misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just off the inside edge. Into center. That gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next offering is down low. Lifted in the air down the left side. Valley under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Here's the catcher to hit. Luis Campusano. Grounded out his first time up. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. This to third, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Rays strand just the 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Matt Olson up to the plate. Grove back to work. And that is out of play. Olson, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. That's
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now here is Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. No outs. Runner on second. In the air, left side. Fraley hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And now it's going to be Salvador Perez. That
ball
just
1.
misses, and that is
1-0.
ball 1. On the ground to third. Boom. Over to first, and they get Perez for the out. Now the left fielder, Valley. He's 0 for 1.
Valley.
Ball 1 low.
Counts 1
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Hey!
Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now back, the third baseman, Chris.
Here's the third baseman, Chris Block. 1 for 2. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up at RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. Valley over at second. Block at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's down and away.
Ball that's outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded. But we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the DH, Will Wagner. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark, and the count is 2-2. And that's too high. Now he breaks his bat. Seager makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Wenzel Perez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His first homer of the year, it's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a strike. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 2-2. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Victor Robles. Outside low, ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
And a strike in there. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Close, but called a ball. It's 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fair ball. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
High fly ball down the left field line. Valley snags it, and that is that. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. And this is. And we're back. Top 6. Here's the center fielder, Jesse Pitts. Bunting for a hit, and foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So now here's the DH, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Yency Almonte warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Sandlin getting loose as well. And there's a ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And they'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he's on at first.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here's Corey Seager. Ball 1 there. O'Neill over at first with 1 away. That's outside. Ball 2. Inside, just missed. And there's the automatic. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. O'Neill on his way to third. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1. Manager out of the dugout. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Michael Kopech.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through that.
0-2.
That missed inside, and it's 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Salvador Perez digs in now. That one at triple digits. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Off the mark there. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Cano also throwing. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Alec Bohm. He's 2 for 2. And that one is inside ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pitts pulls it down, and that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Kopech deals. Outside low, and a count 1-2. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Digging in, Chris Block. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
The bat, number 6.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 3. Out to center. Perez hauls it in, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Jesse Pitts.
And now the center fielder, Jesse Pitts. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swinging a foul straight back. Block off of first with 2 away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Drew Rasmussen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Just missed.
2-1.
That to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. And that's outside. Ball 1. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike. And a full count now.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Perez stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Sandlin.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
O'Neill in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Count 1-0.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a little bit high. Late with the swing there.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first, nobody out. Here comes Corey Seager. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Yency Almonte up and loosening in the pen. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third, and he held up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Nobody out, runner at first. And down on strikes. And there's one away. Here is Matt Olson. Sandlin, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. O'Neill, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. On to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Rasmussen back to work. Right side. Suzuki on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now back, right fielder,
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That's in there. 0-1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And
3
now it's
balls,
3 and 2.
strikes.
In the air, right field. Suzuki makes the grab. That's out number 2.
now batting the left fielder,
Jake Fraley will hit next. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. That one at triple digits.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just outside, and it's 2 and 2. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Zips it across, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yency Almonte.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Perez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Broken back ground ball to second. Garcia on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th.
All 1.
They say when.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
That's
just
ball
misses. 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
One down, base is empty.
What do you
Valley
got?
tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Block in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just off the inside edge. Way out front for strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
On the ground, 2 ball. To Volpe at second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. So they go quietly there. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Falcons out front 8-1. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 9th, and the batter now, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
There's a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pitts tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Boom. Batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. That misses. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. That's the third block. Down to the last out for the Rays.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now it's going to be Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.